Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to jump on here very quickly tonight. Once again, it's a Wednesday night. I'm on my way to church, but I wanted to get on here and show you two new digitals that are in my shop, and we will put, I'll show you how to do them. So they are specimen cards. So the first one is the butterfly specimen cards, and it comes with 6 bigger ones and 9 smaller ones. And there are a couple of different ways that you can use these, and that's what I want to show you. You can cut them out and use them just like this. They're beautiful. The small ones, I did put like little labels on them to, so that you could write on them. But this is the butterfly specimen cards. And then I also have a set of dragonfly specimen cards. And again, it's the same thing. It's 6 big specimen cards and 9 small specimen cards. Now, let me show you. I've already done 2 with the dragonflies, and there's a couple of ways that you can do them. This one here, I took 2 of the larger cards and I backed them back to back. And so I put it in like that, and then this one doesn't have a back on it. I just kind of left it like this. And so let me show you how I made these. And like I said, you can leave them just like they are when you print them out, or you can do the way that I just did. And this, I just used some junk. You know, a lot of times when you get stuff in the mail or you buy something, it comes in these little, you know, little bags like that. Well, that's what I used. I used one of those little bags. Thought I had one I had already cut on. Yeah, there it is. So that's what I used. And it's not real heavy or adds a lot of weight. And it actually, I'm holding it on with glue stick, this one. So, you know, if you use glue stick, just make sure you use a very good glue stick. And I will show these to you once again right at the end of the video. So I went ahead and I cut out the butterfly specimen cards. Now what I done was I cut them out straight, and then I just used my 1/4 inch corner chomper to round the corners, because that way I don't have to fret with trying to cut a rounded corner. So let's just go ahead and get started. Let's see. Let's do this one. So what I've done, or what I do, is I just get a little cutting mat, and then where's my little ruler? I get a little ruler and an X-Acto knife, or, you know, box cutter. You can use a rotary, you know, little cutter, anything like that. And I'm gonna try and do this with not being able to see good, because, you know, and try and keep you guys in screen. And I apologize, I know there's a glare there, and there's not a lot I can do right now, so I do apologize. The lighting situation will get better, I promise. Just stick with me. All right, so I'm gonna cut this out, and I'm going a little bit on the outside of the white. You don't have to do that, that's just how I'm doing it. And so just make sure I get it. So it was storming like crazy here today. Oh my goodness, it was awful. Thankfully it is blown over right now, but Panama City needed the fire, so I am not complaining. All right. So let's see, I got a couple little spots there that I didn't get cut, which is how I normally do. I don't know how I do that, but I always do. So you could get your little scissors and kind of trim that up, but if it's just a little piece, I just tear it, because it's normally just that corner area. Okay, set that to the side. Now I will ink this up a little bit, so you don't see the white edges. And if these are something that you guys like, let me know, because I can do, you know, some different types. I can do like roses or, you know, bees or anything like that, a certain flower. So just let me know. Okay, so now we need to cut out our butterfly. And I probably should get my little scissors, but I really don't know where they're at right this minute. So we're just going to work with these. It will be okay. Because what I mess up on, I will cover with ink. So one good thing about when you ink. And when I'm fussy cutting, if you notice, I really don't move my scissors. I mainly move my paper, and that tends to be a good way for me, at least, to do fussy cutting. Try not to cut his head off because I've already cut his antennas off. So we might try and let him keep his head. Okay, so I just need to get that little bit of white. Okay, so we got that. So let's ink this up a little bit as well, just so those white edges aren't showing. All right, so I am going to look. I'm going to go ahead and cut that little sticky edge off right there because I don't need that, and it's just going to get in my way. All right, so I think I can cut this spot right here, and I think I can use that. Yeah, okay, so let's turn this over. So I've got this like just like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of lay it down about where I would apply it, and I am using the Scotch permanent glue stick. And it seems to work pretty good. You guys know I'm not really a fan of glue sticks, but it seems to work, so that's a good thing. All right, so I'm using that right now as like my guide where to place my little butterfly. And I've got him placed. And I'm just gonna smooth him down real good. Okay, so that's looking good. So I am going to put a little bit of glue on the top of this if I could see it. So I want to close this up. And try not to get any glue in the area where it will show through your little window, because it will show. And I probably got some on it because I can't really see, but it will be okay. I'm not going to stress over it too much. Okay, so that's how that will look. And so now I'm just going to take my glue stick, and I'm just going to glue all around the edge of this. Now you can sew these on if you wanted to. There's a lot of ways that you can put them on. And there's a lot of different, you know, types of stuff that you can use to put the butterfly to where you can see through it. I just used something that I had pretty easily available. And then I'm just gonna squish it down. Highly technical term. And so there you have it. And so that one was using just the one, you know, where it's, you know, the back doesn't look that good, but you could go in and you could add, you know, some strips. You could take, I just had all those strips of paper. They were just all over the place just a few minutes ago, but because I'm looking for them, they have run off. But wait, I got something right here. Let me grab it. Okay. So if you wanted, you know, if you were worried about how that back looks and you didn't want to use another specimen card, you could take some scrapbook paper or something and you could glue around the edges there. So there's that one. Now, the other way that you can do it is by stacking two of them. And let's just hope I can keep them together as I'm cutting. And I am just going to attempt to cut through both of them at the same time. And I probably should have flipped the one over for the way that it's going to go on the back, but it's too late now, so we'll see how this goes. All right, so again, just cutting a little bit outside of the white. Just to make sure I have all of the white. And one more cut. Okay. Now let's see how good I did or did not do. So again, I left them little corners. I'm really good about doing that. Now I left a whole lot more there than I should have, but it's okay. Probably should cut those, but I'm being stubborn. Let's see if I can cut these without cutting everything all to pieces. No, I'm making a mess is what I'm doing. So I'm showing you guys how not to cut stuff. Y'all thought I was messing up. Please, I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to show y'all what not to do. Okay, so I'm just trimming up my little goober mess ups. That's all I'm gonna do. And this one was pretty bad right there. And right there. Well, I mean, this whole card was pretty bad, wasn't it? Oh well. And that's not too bad. Okay, so let's see. Let's use our blue one. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of fussy cut them out as best as I can. And I apologize if I get quiet. I'm trying to concentrate and see. And my eyes are definitely better, but I can tell that my vision has really went back down since the shingles. So we shall see what they can do. All right, let's ink it up. Let's ink this up. Just get it, you know, just to where you don't see the stark white from where I cut it. That's all I'm basically doing. And then you can decorate these after you get done. You can decorate them even more than, you know, what we've done here. Wonder if that'll fit. Let's see. Maybe cutting it close. But you know what? I don't want to waste it. I think it's going to work. Actually, we're not going to waste. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and cut a new piece so that we don't have to worry. I'm going to cut this part off right here, because it's just going to get my way. So now let me see. cut it about here. Don't y'all love the way I measure? And then we'll cut it about here. Okay. So I just want to make sure that everything lines up, and it does. And again, I'm going to use the one frame as my guide as to about where I need to place my butterfly. I'm sticking myself. Okay, so I'm just going to peel this back. And I want the butterfly about right there. Okay, so let's brayer it down. Looking good. Now let me put some glue around the edge of this, or attempt to. I can glue this joker together, which it doesn't matter as much with this one, but I'm making a mess. That glue is sticky. Look at that. It stuck before I wanted it to. Oh my goodness. Let's try that again. Whew. Okay, I guess I don't have to worry too much about that glue holding. All right, and so now that I have that, I am going to glue all around this one. All right, and then I am just going to set my butterfly in there about middle ways. And that looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to, now I used Fabri-Tac to glue the other ones together, but this glue is like super sticky. So I think I'm going to be okay with the glue stick. So that's what we're going to try. And then try to get it as even as you can. And brayer that down. You know, and if you were worried about that white of that butterfly showing through on the back side, you could do some coffee dyed paper on it or something like that, just so it wouldn't be that stark white. But there you go. So see, there's that one. They were both very easy. You can do this with vellum. You can do it with acetate. You can do it with wax paper, glassine, anything like that. So these just make some really cute little specimen cards to go in your journals. Very cute, very easy. So make sure you go over and pick up your kit today. Right now I only have 2 in there. It's the butterfly and the dragonfly, but I will probably put some more in there. So this one is the dragonfly specimen cards. Very, very cute. And then we have the butterfly specimen cards. So anyway, guys, there you go. Jump on over and grab yours, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.